guessing at that same time is around about the same time that Norton started to fucking run into problems and McAfee started to take over the fucking cybersecurity game. So, with that said, they move out. And about, I would say, a year later, I'm up at a park and fucking, up at the park, I'm standing there, fucking. I think I was smoking. Maybe I was on probation. No, maybe I wasn't smoking. I was drinking. Yeah, every once in a while I slipped a beer to myself as a fucking reward for being such a fucking dumb idiot, right? So the bottom line is I'm up at the fucking park, and fucking who do I bump into? But Key and his whole entire small family, which were playing at that point a board game. And then one second he's there, and the next second he's not there. So now I'm playing a board game with a ghost. One of the things that was said to me was that I killed them, and this is the spot where I killed them. Which I never killed anybody, ever. Period. But at this point, I want to, and I've said this before, I want to actually pretty much eliminate the entire freaking populace on planet Earth. But, so let's just back that up. Yeah, so during that game, I was told that I got them killed, which I'm guessing is a part of the fact that they got their hands on my IP address, which was highly classified, top secret, above fucking most anybody else's fucking clearance. So the point being is I'm guessing they got themselves killed. But if they are killed or dead, but if they aren't, please stay away from me. I do not want to play with ghosts in the middle of a fucking park ever again. Point being, very nice people, but supposedly because of certain facial features recognition, they have a lot to do with, more than likely, the Legend family. So therefore, they are somehow possibly related to me, which then goes back to the Christmas tree. Now, at the Christmas tree, the two people that passed away in that place at the time that they did, going back 20-something years ago, in other words, what else am I leaving out? Yeah, okay, I've said it before. Their own family had them killed because they crossed their own family. They were such nice people, but what I did find out was that they would have probably killed me within a heartbeat for absolutely no reason whatsoever if they got the fucking go-ahead order to do so. They were great people as far as working for certain agencies went, but when they fucked up, it was their time to go. Something was being worked out. Their family was supposedly so fucking pissed off at them that they arranged to reach out to another family who didn't want anything to do with this. Now, when that happened, those people were blamed for the murders. The bottom line is that those people were supposedly welcomed in the afterlife in the area that the murders took place. The bottom line is that freaking the family didn't want anything to do, which would have been the Indian reservation, did not want anything to do with their murders. But after meeting the people, finding out that they were good enough people to have around, everything was agreed. This is from what I found out, okay? Now, bottom line is that freaking supposedly when everything went down, it was actually supposedly the DOJ trying to set up to see if they would even do it in the first place, which is such bullshit crap. It is such bullshit crap. It's not even funny, okay? To sit there and it's like, because they were trying to start a fucking war. That's how that was. And rob land, okay? So Indians were trying to rob Indians, from what I could tell at this point. Bottom line, and this is where Chris Moore and fucking the rest of the bullshit comes into play. and the U.S. military, and the police department, and the fire department, and the motherfucking everybody else. Did I mention the FBI, the CIA, and the DOJ? No. Where's the CIA? Because the one was working with the CIA along with the DOJ. So it was basically the DOJ and the CIA trying to set up the FBI, which also involved the police, the fire department, and pretty much the U.S. military. Are we all still in class? Are we all still doing this? Okay. So, bottom line is the one thing that was used as a fucking tool, which was me, to just be there, was to hurt the one person, to make her think that I was worthless and that freaking she wouldn't have wanted to be around me. And that's where it gets fucked up. Because now you're fucking with me. And now that I see how much you're fucking with my money, why do I shut up? I don't shut up. You know, when they all converged on me that day, and before I get all like sentimental and fucking gooey and shit, before they fucking... There was what else with the fucking... Oh, and where does Dalton come in? Oh, so anyway... So I guess I have to get this little sentimental thing out of the fucking way. You know, it's just like, it's like when everybody rolled up on me all at the same motherfucking time. And it was like, oh, well, what the fuck, and blah, 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 and well, what the fuck, and it was like, well, there's the fucking evidence right there, and it's like, well, this is what fucking happened, and why is this fucking car over here, and what the fuck is going on, and who the fuck are these people, and who the fuck is this, and fucking why is everybody here, and it's like... Dude, because it was like, oh, and then it was like, do, and then it was like, this, and this, and then it was like, well, don't forget about them, they're involved too, that this has to be their fucking fault. So everybody fucking pulls out guns, okay, at that moment, and fucking slowly gets back into their fucking vehicles like, I'm supposed to fucking really seriously not think this is a joke. Are you kidding me? Seriously? So then... So then Anthony's about to go check himself into a motherfucking hotel in the middle of the fucking ocean. Alright, and I'll probably piss off some fucking Leviathan that's underneath the motherfucker at that point. But you know what? At that point, I'm saying to myself, fucking, you know, man, it's like, I just want... oh God, this is so fucking crazy. This is so fucking crazy. So then all these years later, after fucking being still fucking completely fucking radioactively drugged, without my attention and or awareness, it's just like every once in a while, it's like, actually it was all the time, it was like, your blood work came back fucking screwed up. Are you on drugs? It's like, wouldn't you know if I was on drugs? Wouldn't you know by the fucking blood work? But they're like, well, what drugs are you doing? I'm like, I'm not. There was a couple times that I wasn't on drugs. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even smoke weed. It's like, but sometime if I had, I would be like, you know, I smoked a little bit of weed. A little bit, you know, a joint, 2 hits. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Well, I smoke with cigarettes. I drink beer once in a while. You know, it's like, now I'm drinking all the fucking time. I'm trying to fucking kill myself, which is kind of fucking, you know. Anyway, the point being is that I'm saying to my fucking, it's like, couldn't have just been fucking cocaine or fucking dope or something, you know, something nice, you know? But anyway, it's like, so what I'm saying is that, you know, so what, 10, 12, 13 years goes by? 14, maybe 14 years goes by? And that's where my sister is bringing me out here to go to the fucking reservation. To go pick up cigarettes. Now, the fucking log situation. Okay, my sister was like, Anthony, if you want to get me something for Christmas, get me that log. Now, my mom said the same thing to me. Now, that log was already moved. I moved that log. My money was being fucking robbed from the people on the reservation, allowing one of my cousins to pose as me. Now, the cousin that was posing as me, from what I heard, was fucking hurting children. Again. So, after I moved the log, another log was put back in the fucking place of that first log. Okay? Because yet again, another fucking story plot starts to unfold, and because people are so jealous of me, they had to fucking bring my name into it again. So most of the fucking people don't even realize I moved that fucking log. And when I say again, I mean, like, in other words, my fucking dead Indian children that were, flung about the fucking edges of all the fucking Indian reservations all across North America and a few other places in different countries. All from coming in a cup. Okay, I forgot that whole part of the story, but I guess now is a good time to bring it up. So the bottom line is that my family wants to get fucking upset with me. The Indians are upset with me. Everybody fucking is upset with me. Because I don't even think everybody knew that I moved the fucking log in the first goddamn fucking place. And then fucking here comes another doucheball and fucks up. And then fucking everybody gets fucking punished again by having that log put in fucking place. If I move that log, I am fucking myself over. The person that needs to move that fucking log is the motherfucker that fucking got that log put there. And supposedly, the reason they won't move the fucking log is because they were murdering fucking babies. That is the fucking story I fucking overheard. So now I'm saying to myself, wow, that's really funny because that would be my cousin. Which cousin? You know what? At this point, I would love to fucking kill all of them for everybody's fucking sake. Just about not all of them. Not all of them. Just selective ones. Due to fucking making me fucking broke. Making everybody on planet Earth fucking think that I'm still the fucking one to blame. When I'm sitting here saying to myself, this is fucking bullshit. To tell you the truth, and then I want to say this to fucking Chief Wallace too, okay? And I'm saying this nicely. I didn't mean to say fucking. I'm saying, something? It's really funny because you were there the day that log was put back in fucking place. You told me if I move that log, now you'll definitely kill me. The other person that was there said, if you move this log, we'll definitely kill you. Okay, so you want to know something? I'm sitting here saying to my fucking self, wow, man. Now, Chief Wallace, why I was locked up right before my mom passed away. Okay, I just want you to let you know that in 2019, when I got locked up, that little dumb son of a bitch, Robert Lee Ashley, who came into my mother's house and fucking laid his hands on me first, then he tried to. I'm not even gonna go into the whole scenario all over again. The bottom line is I did not, and I will say this again, did not grab his gun. My phone was in the hand that went like this. I'm like, oh, now you gotta fucking die, because I was trying to go this way and I just fucking was being bum rushed by them. But personally, if I would have grabbed his fucking gun, I would have fucking cleaned his goddamn clock and put the fucking bullets into the face of the other fucking officers standing behind him. I would have went up and under his fucking bulletproof vest and started to pump those fucking shots into the faces of the other officers standing behind him, watching as their fucking officer was breaking the fucking law. Okay? Anyway, with that out of my system, kind of, not really. My mom's gone, but nobody's really dead in my world, because at the end of all this, I'm Jesus. Remember this. So, now, I calm down. So now I got this fucking guilt trip about the log that I already fucking moved, which is not even my guilt trip, but I can move that log. But I'm not about to fucking move that log until I have some sort of freaking counselment with freaking people that know what the fuck actually took place and can explain it to me so that I can make things right for everyone. Because that's what I do. And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to fuck people over that I care about by moving that log, if that's the case. which I think I might be doing if I move that log. So that log is staying there until fucking somebody comes up to me and tells me exactly what the fuck happened so I can fucking make that motherfucker's life completely shit fucked. Which I think I've already have the answer. And I think I've already said the answer. So, with that said, the reason I brought up just now, recently, what just took place down in Florida with me going to jail. Because while I was in jail, there was a man who approached me who reminded me a lot of you, Chief Wallace. Okay? And for some reason, and this is what's getting to me right now. For some reason, this man turns to me. We talked here and there, you know. There was a couple other people that I recognized too that I'm saying, why the fuck are these characters involved in any of this shit? Why are they? So, you know. But the point being is that it's like he's standing there with his towel. I can't reenact that right now due to running out of fucking clothes and anything else for that matter. So the point being is he's standing there with his towel, and you know honestly I think he would be like around about, maybe he was like an inch taller than you, Chief Wallace. Maybe he was like an inch taller than you. I know that you're about like an inch taller than me. He was probably about an inch taller than you. I've shrunk a couple fucking inches. So maybe, who the fuck knows? But I do know that he looked a lot like you. A lot like you. And one of the things he said to me was, have you learned your lesson not to mess with us? And I'm just thinking in my head, is this another fucking Indian fucking joke? Is this another fucking Indian guilt trip? Or, because I'm not a fucking cunt, I said to myself, now I'm saying to myself, because I didn't even understand what the fuck. I was like, because I just thought it was an undercover cop fucking sitting there sticking up for fucking Mr. Robert Ashley, which was a completely fucking piece of shit, which I met a long fucking time ago when he was only a fucking kid. Okay? Bottom line is I'm thinking he had the wrong story, Chief Wallace, because he's standing next to me asking me if I have learned my lesson with fucking with them. And I'm saying to myself, this is around about the same time where I'm sitting there saying about the log, about this, about that, about this, you know. And then he looks like you a lot, looked like you a lot. So, the question in my head is, what the fuck is he talking about, man? Was he talking about the fucking retarded cop that almost got his fucking boys killed? Or fucking is he talking about the fucking log where my fucking children, Native American half-white children, died? So should he lock himself up for fucking killing babies? Or should he fucking lock himself up for sticking up for a fucking doucheball? I don't know. Or is he talking about how he thought that the log is my fault? That was the other point. So what I'm saying is, either fucking way, I'm pissed off about this. And I'm disgusted on top of that. And then I'm disgusted about all the other bullshit. And all the other bullshit on top of that. So, with that said, let's back the story up now. Fucking what is this? 11 years. 11 years, right? So now we're going to back the story up 11 years, right? So 11, 12 years. 11, 12 years ago. Which would have been after Selena by what? Like, what is that? Like, by 10 years? Oh, and we already know Selena's not the fucking age she says she is. So don't even fucking cut the bullshit with me and the fucking crap. Motherfuckers. And if you even knew what the fuck she said to me fucking a year and a half after that baby passed away, and I didn't even realize that the freaking baby was born in the... No, I can't lie about that, because I did. That's what I'm saying. It's like, just freaking... Look, I don't even want to talk bad about freaking Selena. I don't want to do this, okay? I care a lot about Selena. She's very interesting of a person, okay? Bottom line is that the bottom line is I'm not going to sit there and fucking say that fucking, because in other words, 12 fucking years, about what, 10, no, I've been here for 7, 8, 9, 10, so about 10, 11 years ago, about 10 or 11 years ago, I come out here, maybe 12, somewhere in that fucking vicinity, I come out here, my sister brings me out here to go pick up cigarettes. When I go pick up the cigarettes from the Indian reservation, which I'm not even freaking certain about the fucking Indian reservation. Like, I'm not remembering any of this, because this in my head was over. Man, I moved that fucking log. I got rid of this crap off my fucking plate. So, my sister brings me out here. She goes, Anthony, there's some people that want to talk to you. Go out the car. Remember your friend Will? I'm like, yeah, I remember Will. Go, he's in the car waiting for you. Go hang out with Will. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, that's great. You got in touch with Will. That's wonderful. I get in the car, and there's the freaking 2 girls sitting in the back. There's the kid that looks like Will. Now that situation goes down pretty much like I said before, where I'm being fucking drugged still. I'm barely sleeping. Yeah, did I get sleep was the question that was asked to me, and I'm pretty sure I responded like, yeah, but like, I really didn't have, because I was being completely fucking drugged. I was playing so much fucking video games at that. I mean, there was, everybody that played at the time with me on the fucking system, they were like, do you ever sleep, man? I was like, nah, man, I gave that shit up, like fucking, like I should give up coffee. It's like, it was a joke, but it wasn't funny, because I didn't know I was being fucking drugged out of my fucking mind. By radioactive fucking diamond dust. Are you fucking kidding me? What test is there available for that? Holy shit. And God knows what else. I was jerking off the fucking houseplant. Pictures of houseplants. I was jerking off, not the actual houseplants, pictures of fucking houseplants, okay? Fucking, let's make this completely clear. I was losing my motherfucking mind, okay? Holy shit, I was doing that. Holy crap. So, I get into this car where I think Will's there, and he starts to say, oh yeah, well, this is your wife, and he points to a little girl in the back seat, and I'm sitting there like, you know what, at this point, I'm just like, oh, it's fucking great, man. You know what I mean? It's fucking, like, I don't even want to think the shit that was crossing my fucking mind, but I will fucking say one thing. I was still fucking, just because, and I can use the one, I never, ever hurt a fucking kid. Ever. And, you know what? That's fucking, that's, because even though I was losing my fucking mind, I had a pretty little freaking neighbor. Little girl. Very pretty little girl as a neighbor. And she had a sister. And I never, ever fucking hurt those kids. Or I never hurt Key's kid. Those kids were around me all the time. Would I babysit them? No. Why wouldn't I babysit them? Because I didn't know what the fuck was going on inside my fucking head. And as much as I trusted myself, I didn't trust any of the friends that I was making to not be friends. Which, at this point, I've actually fucking pretty much figured out that some of those people knew some people that fucking knew my other parts of my family. And that is where it gets pretty fucked up. Because as much as that freaking little kid always wanted my attention, always wanted my attention, if she did something, the rest of them followed. And freaking, she always wanted freaking me around. And you know what? I just, what the fuck am I going to sit there and say? I never, ever hurt a kid in my life. Ever. But you know that shit that was pulled in that fucking car? Now, from what I understand, that tape there was a tape, okay, and there was no fucking hurting the kid okay? Or there wasn't even kids in the fucking car, first off. The second off is that the fucking things that were said on that fucking tape about him putting his dick in my wife and fucking my wife and blah, 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 that shit was cut off the goddamn voice of the fucking recording of the tape. Okay? Okay? Wow. Wow. That it's like yo man, like wow man, like yo seriously, like wow. And that was Dalton. That was Dalton, the guy that's fucking hanging out with Ari right now. Fucking, oh god, it just makes me sick. It makes me sick. And it gets better because as of a few days ago, when I just came to the conclusion of like fuck this place. Seriously, if I had a nuclear bomb, I'd probably blow this motherfucker up. Okay, I said to myself, I said freaking, you know what? Instead of doing that, let me just hop on a fucking someplace and just get the fuck out of here. And then I'm thinking to myself, well, that would be a fucking interesting thing because when I left here to go down to my mother's house in Florida in 2019, right before fucking the whole entire, oh yeah, and I forgot Pop Smoke, but who cares about fucking Pop Smoke right now, seriously. The point being is that freaking when I got on the train from here to go to the city out there, I paid whatever the fuck I paid for the fucking train ticket. And then the conductor, when he was coming to get the train ticket, he goes, you're not fucking, you're not supposed to be taking the train right now. So what do you mean? He goes, you can't ride the train during some fucking pretend fucking bullshit that I still to this day have taken the train 40 times and I 50 times and 70, 100 times. I really didn't ride the train very much in my life, but at this point I still have no fucking idea what is that? What the fuck is even the statement? Primary fucking hours are? I don't even know what the fuck to call that, all right? All I know is that fucking supposedly my ticket wasn't good enough. So I said, well, how much do I owe you? I don't have a lot of money on me right this second that I could spare, but how much do I owe you? He goes, no. You can't just give me the extra money. You have to go buy a new ticket. So the next stop was Jamaica, Queens, and I get off at Jamaica, Queens and buy a new ticket going into the fucking city. Now, he also writes my name down, right? So, on the way back, and this is why I'm bringing this up. On the way back from Florida, other than sitting next to fucking the Bond dude who was acting exactly like fucking Normandin, who fucking Bond had the brother named Fox, which then Fox, that can go down that whole fucking Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox story because of the Machine Gun Kelly fucking part of this whole fucking bullshit. But I'm not, because I like fucking, you know what? I don't know if I like them. I might kill them. I'm thinking about it, but I'm not exactly sure if they need to die. I don't understand. No, and just shut up, fucking Megan Fox. I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, okay? The point being is that because they're just all right. And then yeah, so when I was coming back from Florida on the train, before I got on the train to come back out this motherfucking way, I asked the people at the window, I said, yo, can you just check something really fast for me? Can you check if I owe you guys anything? Because there was a problem on the one train leading into the fucking city. And I just want to know, do I owe, Metro or fucking anybody any type of money so I can clear this up, so God forbid there's another problem, no bullshit takes place. And they were like, there's nothing, we don't know anything about, this and that. Like, it doesn't say, no notes or anything in here, so it's like, some shit, whatever the fuck they checked, and it was like, oh, okay. But now it's making me wonder if that's just a fucking another way to fucking get me arrested, to fucking for another bullshit reason, like every other fucking reason I've ever been fucking arrested, and fucking fuck this. Ta-da! Fucking suck it, you motherfuckers.